content. Colby's not here. Guess why? I'm sure you all want to guess why Colby's not here. I'll let you all comment I'll let you all comment down below why Colby's not here. No, not here. Not here, Celia. Does anybody want to guess why Colby's not here? Does anybody want to know? He's definitely not fucking working. His car's not broke down. Not well, Michelle. Not well. How many of you know him? How many of you know my son that well? Huh? How many of you know him? Not well, Michelle. He's not well. Honestly. Fucking murder he is. Not like his bleeding mother when it comes to drinking, I'll tell you that. It's definitely like his father. Thank God. Thank God he's got some of his father's tendencies. Bleeding, bless him. Tell you, sniff of a beer mat and he's chucking up. He's murder. Yeah, be having a pot noodle, a chocolate milkshake, and he'll feel as right as rain about 10 o'clock tonight. Bearing in mind, he was only going out for a meal. He wasn't going out. Oh, them famous last words, Colby. Them famous last words, honestly. Anyway, I'm going to go into my sub-only live. I've got some very exciting to share with you today. Very exciting to share with you today. And subs are going to find out first. Subs are going to find out first. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. Oh, my God, what? Bliss. I'd have to, if I told you. So, yeah, we're going to go over into a sub-only live. And I'll be back on here to do tea, which is a really difficult tea tonight. Can anybody spot what that is there? We've got a very difficult tea tonight. It's going to take me hours to make it. It's the second Sunday dinner from the other day when what was I just doing my ice cream? Oh, it's there. The second Too Good to Go. I put it in the freezer, didn't I? So yeah, I put it in the freezer. So right. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling on. I'm going to go on to sub only, and yeah, let's get this sub only live started, guys. Bear with me while I have to work my buttons out. Sub only live switch. Allow preview off. Allow preview off. Okie dokie, guys. So right, where are we? So tuna pasta. Oh no, I couldn't have a I don't want a tuna pasta. Absolutely not. Couldn't think of anything worse. Darren's still outside filming content and I'm just about to eat a cornetto. So anyway, subs. Oh my God, guys. Does anybody want to guess in the chat what it's about? Does anybody want to guess in the chat what it might be about? Does anybody want to have a guess? Go on, I'll let you have a guess. Bliss! D! Curvy! Stacey with the subscription! Big up, Stacey. Big up. Thank you, beautiful girl. Hey, Chelsea. Hope you all right. Gemma. Slinky. It could be both of them things. It could be all three of them, actually. It could be that as well, Helen. Could be that as well, Helen. Could be that as well. Could be holiday. Could be brand. It could be Smiler. What do you think it's going to be? New clothes. Could be Bob. Bob. Thank you for your subscription. Thank you for your subscription. Mum used to make them. Would have it 3 days in a row. Oh, God. Oh no. All of the above. Suzanne, you could be right. Nah, Kaz, you're not right. Thank you, Mel. Mel with the subscription. Thank you so much. You girls and boys have all got follows back. You're all got the sub emote, and welcome. Welcome. Now, I normally do these at 3 o'clock, but I was on the phone to somebody for about an hour and a half, so I ended up getting my filming done late, which then meant I was going to be on here late, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're here now. That's all that matters. This right over is really hurting me, guys. feel like someone's got a red hot poker in it. Why do us women have to put up with this kind of shit, man? Anyway, I can see I'm in a very moaning mood today. So you might be fed up with me because I'm fed up with me. So you can be fed up with me as well. My sub emotes aren't working, but due to renew subs on Thursday. It's telling me you're a sub. Have you done the new update? There's a new update. There is a new update. So if you've not updated, it might be because of your Kai! Bloody Kai's just subscribed and he's a mod. Thanks, Kai. Yeah. It's done it on your dodgy Turkish account. What is going on with this weather? What is going on with this weather? It's raining 2 seconds ago. So, guys, I've got a few things to share with you. Back to the news in hand, please. Listen, you. What's a surprise? Listen, you. Yeah, I can't do it because it says I've not got enough storage. That's what it is then, Suze. I need to delete some of your videos, darling. All right. Let me know. What do you think the first thing is? I've got 3 lots of information to tell you. 3 lots of information to tell you. What would you like it to be? What would you like to know? What would you like to know? Smiler. God, you're all wanting to know about Smile. Look at you all. New brand, Smiler and Holiday. Bloody hell, you don't want much, do you? Not bad.
Yeah.
It's nice. RD's just doing some content for me.
Behind the scenes.
It's behind the scenes content. Right. Smiler. What do you want to know about her? Amy! Thank you so much for your subscription, darling. I've just given you a follow back. Thank you very, 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 very much. Is it broke again, Charles? I don't know. So Gemma wants to know when she's coming. Stacey wants to know when she's coming. Tells the gossip I'm no good at guessing. Okay. By this time next week, she'll be here. By this time next week, she'll be here. I know. So, all these dickheads that are going, all that money that you stole for Smiler. All the idiots that have called me out and tried to tell me that I've just ripped everybody off. Honestly. Fucking some people, I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Like, everything that troll was saying yesterday. Like, are you actually all right in your own head? Because I made over £300 yesterday for a charity doing what I did. What did they do? Spent 4 hours trolling me. How weird. So this time next week she'll be here. I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited. So, I've been chatting today with her owner. Talking about what she's going to need. What she's not going to need. What she does, what she doesn't. I think they're a bit nervous, as she's going to be a bit nervous. I think it's gone quick, but the trolls don't think it does. The trolls don't seem to realise that it takes over 90 days. It takes about 4 months. It takes between 4 and 5 months usually to get a dog over. That's the norm, what they would say. between 4 and 5 months. Because 3 months of that they're in quarantine for. And you can't just get a dog off the streets and bring it back to the UK tomorrow in your suitcase. Yeah, there's a process. There's a process that has to be done. Anyway, this time next week she'll be here. What else do you want to know? What else do you want to know? Holidays. Oh, look at you all, yeah. I'm not telling you who's having her yet. I will tell you all who's having her. Oh, you want to know about holidays? Okay. Just a quickie last one. Drop down below who you think's having her. I know you bloody knows her. Tell me about it. You, Whitney D. Elaine Whitney Adam. I'm an Aldi in Cornwall. Nice. You. Elaine. Who owns the campsite? Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Nick. Vicky. Yeah, just a pair of pants. Just the shorts.
Yeah, sliding.
Nick and Vicky. This one. Mel! 1 minute. My son can't fucking look after himself. He's got no chance of him looking after a dog. I've got chocolate on myself. I'm not being funny, you know what I mean? So I'll read you the message from this morning. Morning, I'm in bed, hungover, currently. Mill's got some clients. I'll head my head out the bush after. And you actually think I'd trust him with a dog? Fucking, I wouldn't trust him. I wouldn't trust him to look after a plant. In fact, I don't trust him to look after, because the last plant I bought him died. Honestly. Yeah, Colby is not. Colby can't look after himself. I certainly wouldn't be letting him have Smiler. Trust me. The person that Smiler's going to has got a track record of being able to look after themselves. They've managed to live on their own for quite a long time, looking after themselves. You know what I mean? I can think Colby's having Smiler.
He's got a cat.
I said he can't fucking look after himself.
Cat.
But he can't look after himself. The cat pretty much looks after herself. Anyway, you will get to find out who's having her. But yeah, you will. What else do you want to know? Brands. So I have booked an holiday, but Darren doesn't know. It's for his birthday. Right, it's for his birthday. It's his birthday. I need to sort shit. You've just reminded me, actually, guys. I need to sort a spa day out for next week. We need to go on a spa day. Me and my husband need a spa day. I think we need a spa day. It's his birthday next month. Not next Monday, is it? Is it the Monday after? 2 weeks today. 2 weeks tomorrow. 19th. 2 weeks tomorrow. 2 weeks tomorrow is his birthday. So I have booked us 4 nights away. 4 cheeky little nights away. But we're not going till end of June. But we're going away for 4 nights abroad on an aeroplane, on an aircraft. Casper's going on his holidays to owners. and me and Dee are flying out for 4 nights. I'm not going to tell you where to. I'm not going to tell you how I'm getting there, and I don't know whether or not I'm even going to tell you when exactly we're going, because what you've got to remember these days is the interweb is a very, very strange place, and there's a lot of knobheads on the interweb as well. And people try to do things when you go places and do things. Fuck knows why. I mean, do you know what my issue... Shall I tell you what my issue is, right? Anybody can ring up and report me for doing anything. Anybody can do anything. You can ring the police, you can ring the council, you can ring the TV licence, you can ring fucking the hospital, you can ring the police, you can ring border control, you can ring the airport, you can ring the tax man, the VAT man, you can ring anything, anybody you want, right, to dob me in. But when I tell you, I'm completely above board with everything that I do. There's no...
This with these, because...
Okay, that's fine.
Link in, won't you?
Right, okay, yeah. Right, so, like... let's just say we're flying from Newcastle Airport, right? And I tell you all, yeah, we're flying from Newcastle Airport on the 27th of Neverland, 2073, and we're going at 1:59 p.m. past the a.m. past the next left nipple to the right hand side of my freckle, and you ring up and report me. They're not gonna. I've not done anything right, so if I get pulled every time I go through because I sweat like I'm a murder. I get so anxious when I go through security. Always have done, always will do. I'm a very anxious passenger. I'm very, very anxious travelling anywhere. I just am. And I usually always get pulled, always. I'm quite used to it. Doesn't bother me. You can go through my stuff. You can pull me buzzy toys out and Darren's mask and whatever else you want. I'm not asked. Don't bother me because I've got nothing to hide. For me, it's the time wasting for the authorities that are involved. So you ring up and say, oh, Vicky McFarlane. I mean, fucking troll at the minute, can't even spell my bastard surname. I mean, fucking, have you got to troll me? At least get my fucking name right. Seemingly, I'm Vicky Stacey McFarlane. Who the fuck's she? No idea. But it's definitely not me. So literally, I'm like, people doing that, right, is just causing the airport. So the person's going to get the phone call. Then they've got to notify security, the police, the border control, and at the end of the day, what are they going to find? Well, that Vicky's got an extra tenner lady in a bag. Do you know what I mean? You're not going to find anything because I don't do anything that's fucking dodgy. For me, it's the wasting the time. Like when people are ringing the police on CLA, it's fucking draining, man. Do you not realise that is just wasting so much money and resources? But these people don't seem to care. So for people to report me because I'm flying to Netherland on a 29th day of the Mobembany back in 2020 billion, it's not going to affect me. It's just going to affect the place that they've reported me to, not me. You're not going to stop me from going on my holidays. You're just going to maybe delay me while they give me a body search. Go for it. You're not going to find out. I don't understand it. I don't understand the mentality of it. So for me to tell you where we're going and when we're going, it's easier just to tell you nothing. It's easier.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because if I don't tell you anything, then I can't flipping fuck up, can I? Which is sad. It's sad for the real, true followers that would like to come round duty free with me, that would like to come round the airport and see what we get up to and what we're doing. But unfortunately, for the tiny percent of people that would do something like that, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. With a buzzy toy and a mask, exactly. You know, it's not worth it. So yeah, so that's that bit of gossip. I don't want a brew, no. Why have I got the real... Where is my black charger, please? Where is my black charger?
What charger what?
My
cable,
black charging cable.
I don't know, not wireless. Use that cable, then. Won't be far away. I only ever use the white ones.
I never use the white ones. White ones are
missing?
shit. White ones are shit, man.
They're apple ones.
They're shit.
And I have apple devices.
They're shit, man.
Apple
They're
ones.
shit.
Part of my condition.
If you're going to use
All
one,
right.
you need a black
Don't
one.
use your
The black
ones.
one.
The black ones are
You can
yours.
keep your white ones to yourself. I don't like white ones. I like the black ones.
I like the black ones.
Look at that.
Longer,
Fucking hell, it's nearly
longer,
charged.
Longer and stronger or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, it's sad, but those nasty. It is sad. It is really sad. It is really, really sad. I don't want it now. I'll have some pop, please.
Roller cola.
I don't want roller cola. I want proper Diet Coke, please. So yeah, it is. It's just really sad, but unfortunately, we have to keep ourselves safe. You can do. So I'll show you. I'll show you something.
It's raining again.
But it's sunny.
I know, it's not
The sun's shining, but it's raining.
It's like showers.
It's weird.
No, we're not even in April anymore, so it didn't even do any April showers in April.
So let me just show you. This is top secret shit, man. I'm not going to tell you about any of the items.
I've just took one of them off you, you little monster.
But
They're not rabbits.
I'll show you the colours that I've chose for something. So they're the colours that I had to choose from. And the 5 that I've got the line through are the 5 that I've chose. So I've chose this bright orange, that lime green. How rude. The lime green, that blue, that pink, and a very pale pink. So, my contact lens. So that is for one item. I've then had to choose love how you like your colours. I know. I've got to think of everybody, haven't I? Okay, then another item. This is a 2-piece, which is all I'm going to tell you. I'm going to show you what I had to choose from for the 2 pieces. So these are the designs, but you don't know what the 2 pieces are, so ignore whatever this is here because it's not that. But these are the designs of the patterns that I had to choose from. There's a lot. You can't even see them. I like tie-dye. There's a lot. Ignore them lines, they're nothing to do with me. There's a lot. Oh. Ignore the writing on these, it's nothing to do with me. These were just all the colour swatches that Vic sent me. Okay? So out of all of them, I've had to choose one that I'm having something in. So basically, I've chose one of them designs and 5 colours within that design. So it's not a t-shirt, but just say it's a t-shirt. So I had all them designs to choose from. So say I've chose, let's just say for argument's sake, I've chose that one. Yeah? Then I've had to choose 5 colours out of that set. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you? So one of the items that's a 2-piece, I've chose one of those designs and I've chose 5 colours out of that. Does that make sense? It's not that, by the way. It's not that. I promise you it's not that. So that's what I've had to do. So that's for another one. Then another one. I've had to choose 4 colours out of those colours that are marked. And I've gone with because of what this item is, I wanted it to be in a bit more darker colours, because what this is, I don't think many people would wear in yellow or white or pale colours. Like, I've got to think that this is going up to a size 24, and I don't think size 24 women would wear this in a light colour. That's where my brain's gone. So we've gone navy, that blue, that green and that red. So they're a little bit darker colours, because I don't think people would wear them in light colours. So that's another one. That's it up to now. That's it up to now. So that is for... So them colours are for... because she was going a lot of like rock chicky vesty kind of things, which I will wear, but it's not my thing. My things are more like comfy, everyday wear. Like, how often do you see me dressed up to go out? Like, you don't, do you? Even if I'm dressed up to go out, I'm still in like casual. You don't really see me. You don't really see me in posh frocks and high-heeled shoes. Like, even if me and Dee are going out for lunch like we did on Friday, I don't even know what I had on Friday, I would still just wear casual but nice. So I'm not a dress person. It's very rare you see me in a dress. I put 5 dresses on Friday before I went out, and I took every one of them off because I was like, no, I look... Well, we're saying 100%. We're between 2 vans, maybe a third one, but I really don't think. I think it's between 2. But there's not a lot of them available. So we have got a couple of garages. We have got a couple of garages at the moment. We've got a couple of garages that a couple of, what do you call them? A couple of caravan showrooms that are looking out for what we want. We're also scouring the internet as well. And there's so many fucking fakes, honestly. I cannot tell you. Facebook Marketplace, I cannot tell you how many fake caravans there is for sale. Honestly, I can't tell you. But yeah, we just can't. We can't. We know what we want. We just can't really find one right now. We've got a rainbow over there. But yeah, we just can't find it. We know what we want. And I'm not rushing, because we're not spending a £5 on this caravan. Like, we're spending a lot of money on it. Like, we could go and get a brand new one tomorrow, but they're between 40 and 45 grand for a brand new one. And the ones we're looking at that are a couple of years old are about 30 grand. And that's a lot of money. That 15 grand is a lot of money. And my question to the guy at the showroom was, why would you buy new? And he went, just to keep up with the Joneses. And I was like, I don't need to keep up with anybody, me. My money is well spent in other places. Like I said, it doesn't cost us like a third of that to travel for the winter. It doesn't cost us 5 grand to go travelling for the winter. So why would I spend 15 grand? He said, as soon as you drive it out the showroom, it loses, my shoulder, my shoulder. It loses, my shoulder. It loses 8 grand as soon as you drive it off the forecourt, because the tax man takes it. So if you buy 45 for something, by the time you've drove it off the forecourt and I've drove home, it's already lost 8 grand. He was on about having a look at maybe at one of them. Oh, maybe have a look at one of them. So that's where we're up to. That's where we're up to with motorhomes, caravans, camper vans. Not really any further on. Well, we are further on. We're further on now than where we were 2 weeks ago. Because 2 weeks ago, I had in my head that I wanted an open plan. Like a bench, kitchen, open plan bedroom and an end bathroom. That's what I believed I wanted in my head. Until we went in it and I went, no, this is not what I want. I don't like it. I don't like it. And do you know what the other thing is as well? Is because I live stream. Like, I know I live stream on the bed in the morning with a brew. But having a caravan as an open plan, like, you're in my bedroom all the time. Do you know what I mean? Is the plan to still have a van and a caravan? Yes. Yes. We're just not sure what. We don't want to come to Turkey in a car. We need something bigger than a car to come to Turkey in. We are going to do, well, I don't know, we've not even talked about it, but we are, if we come back to Turkey again this year, we'll definitely just rent something for 3 months again, because that was like really good. Really good. But yeah, the plan is to have the caravan to live in. But the problem we've got is we can't get rid of the we can't get rid of the motorhome till we've got a caravan, because where do we sleep when the motorhome's gone? Where does all the stuff out of the motorhome go? So the plan would be to move the motorhome to that pitch, bring our caravan here, and then bring everything out of the motorhome into the caravan, and then we can sell the motorhome. But right now, we need to buy a caravan first, and we can't find. We know what we want. We've just got to find it. So that's the plan. The plan is to have a caravan to live in and a camper van to go out and about in. That's the plan of attack. Anybody got any questions? Has anybody got a dying question that they're dying to ask me about something? Anybody got a question that they're dying to ask me about? Anything about anything that you want to ask me that you don't normally ask me, or you wouldn't ask me in a normal live. Something that you might want to know, but you've just... Anything? I'm not going to be late out of bed tonight. I'm knackered. I'm absolutely knackered. Oh, you're all very quiet. So,
Shop.
I didn't realise the time. I'll go.
You should run there, it's fine.
Do you want me to go?
Nope. No, it's spoiling. Might be lucky, I might get a customer.
Would you ever do a meet and greet? Stacey, I have actually done one, but nobody turned up. Well, they did. But like, not the way they said they would. Not the way they said they would. Love you.
Okay, love you.
Not the way I owe for... Here, take some money out of my purse. Oh, my shoulder. Oh, shit, I've not paid my rent on my room. I've fucking been today and all.
Sure, there's more money in your room than there is rent you want.
I know, but I don't like... Remind me to go tomorrow and pop it in will you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll forget.
What am I paying for you?
You're paying for a brown sauce, a butter, and 5 strings, 6p each.
Alright.
Okay? Thank you, Teresa, my gorgeous girl. So yeah, I would do another one, but I don't know whether anyone turn up. CBD patches, I've got the new ones, but they are less MG than the other ones you had. Do you rate? Are they the blue and white ones? Hi, Amanda. I know Ems did come, you're right. But I put a lot of effort in and it cost me a lot of money. I had cakes made and everything and nobody turned up. Thanks for the heart, Mies. Thank you, Teresa. Are they the blue and white ones? Ooh, shit. Do you know what, right? My shoulder was feeling really good. And I've gone back on Friday and it's fucking killing me since I've been. I'll just go into my patch stash. So I'm on them and I'm loving them. I've been on them now for about 3 weeks and I'm loving them. And I do feel they're giving me a glow. I'm on them. I'm between them. Which are in there. In fact, I'm completely lying to you. I'm totally lying to you. I'm going between them and them. They're what I've been going between. Them two. I have still got, because I wanted a complete change. Yeah, it's them ones, innit? Yeah, it's them ones, yeah. I do like them very much indeed. Even though they're not as high as the antidotes, even though they're not as strong as them, I do think they're good. I think I personally was getting immune to the kind, because my kind I was taking, I'm still on them. Where are my kind? Oh no, I wasn't. What am I on about? Oh my God, Vicky. So I was on the kind minnows and I've changed them and I'm on. Hang on, I need to do a jigsaw. I'm on them Menno Relief. So I've changed to Mellow Patch Menno. I'm pissing and arsing about at the minute. I'm pissing and arsing about. Because I've also had them on a couple of days this week as well. I've also had them on. So yeah. I'm trying to work out which one of these is giving me a hot sweat at night. I'm having a couple of hot sweats at night. Now I've got that on today, so I'm going to see whether or not I've got a hot sweat tonight. I had that on yesterday, but I had that on Friday. I had a couple of hot sweats on Friday. So I decided to make a couple of days with just having this one on and see how I get on with that. And then I'm going to go back on these for a couple of days and see if they come back again. Because these work out an awful lot better than them, price-wise. So that's where I'm at with them. And then my CBD, again, I'm on Mellow Patch CBD at the minute. Or them. And I find that they're both much of a muchness, if I'm honest with you. I'm finding the same off both of them. And I have got quite a lot of my antidotes left. But I will sleep on my back. And I'm a front sleeper, me. So I'm sleeping on my back with my hot water bottle over here. And then I keep waking up on my side, snuggled up to D, because that's how I go to sleep. So I must be falling asleep on my back, then subconsciously going over onto my side and not realising. And then I wake up and then my arm's dead. 4 o'clock this morning. If you'd have brought a kitchen knife in, I'd have said, just do it, get rid of it, get it off. 4 o'clock this morning, I woke up. D got up for the loo and he disturbed me because I was snuggled up to him. So he's got up and then I've come off my side onto my back and I'm like, oh, my shoulder. I was in so much, it like locked. It was so sore. Then I decided I needed a wee. So then I got up for a wee. Then Darren's making me another hot water bottle. So 4 o'clock this morning, it was like all lights were on. It was like Piccadilly Station on a Monday morning. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, It's draining, this pain. And I went Tuesday and it was brilliant. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it was brilliant. And I went again on Friday. And I don't know what he's done, but, oh, God, it's sore. And I'm not going back till a week tomorrow. But I said to Darren, if it gets back to where it was on Friday before I went, I'm not going again. The shoulder gets better, but it takes months. But Slinky, do you know what? I don't know whether you actually got to hear what was wrong with it. So everybody was telling me, oh, it's menopause shoulder, it's this shoulder, it's that shoulder. No, I had a trapped nerve. So when I had that massage for my birthday, the end of Feb, she's trapped a nerve in my shoulder, and that's what the problem's been, a trapped nerve. So he said to me, the menopause shoulder that people talk about is a myth. There's no such thing. But what happens is, because I thought it was my rotary, and so did he initially, until he started working on it. He said, no, I got a nerve trapped up here, and my muscles around it were protecting the nerve. So they were like rock hard. He has given me some exercises to do, but it's too painful to do them. It's just too painful. It's just too painful to do them. So I'm going to wait until it kind of eases a bit. I took a tramadol this morning. That's how bad it was. And I take them only when it's really bad. Will I take one of them? And this morning, I could have let you chop my arm off at 4 o'clock. I was like, give me a tramadol. He was like, really that bad? I was like, really that bad? And I don't normally, I have to be in a bad way to take them. But, yeah. The menopause shoulder is a myth. He said you get people coming in saying, oh, I'm menopausal and this is that and this and that. And it's not. It's usually something that's wrong, but it's something that's wrong, but people put it down to the menopause. You with me? Nerve pain, honestly, it's been horrendous. I had shoulder and arm pain, was unbelievable. And I have a herniated disc in my neck. Ooh, ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. This was like, he said, you've got a trapped nerve, but then your muscles around it were protecting the nerve. So what was happening was the nerve, the trapped nerve was every time I got to there and I was going, that was the nerve that was trapped. But then the tightness all around here was my muscles protecting it. So that's why it was, yeah, it was horrendous. Bloody horrendous. It were bloody horrendous. Right, anything for anybody else before I jump off and jump back on a normal live? Let's see what trolling we can get tonight, shall we? I wonder what tonight's trolling will be. 4 hours. 4 hours I spent. I made over 300 quid for a charity. What did they do? Keep coming in my live trying to get another rise out of me. Did I change? Did my attitude change? Did my tone of my voice change? No. I just called them out on everything they said. Like, I mean, you control David. I don't fucking control David. David's got capacity. David controls himself. Do I make sure that David keeps safe? Absolutely. Do I make sure that David can't have anything untoward go on with his bank account? Absolutely. Does David have any idea how that money comes in his bank so that he can use it? Probably not. Does he know that he's got a mortgage? Absolutely. If you ask David what would happen if you don't pay your mortgage, he'll tell you. They'll come and knock on my door and they'll take it all away. Because that's what he says. You know, David's living his best life. David's got a better life than a lot. I'd love to be in David's world a couple of hours a day. It must be fucking mint. It must be mint. Just being there in your own little world, fucking David's world, like, got this card that just works, got somebody that comes in and does me cooking, me cleaning, me washing, I get to go to my daily activities with my mates, get taken, get brought back, fucking must be mint. Not having to think about anything other than what you're having for your tea. Well, it's Monday, I have fish on a Monday. It's Friday, I have pudding and chips from Chipping on it. Do you know what I mean? Like, get me in David's world for a few hours a day. It must be mint. So, a troll coming at me because of what I do to David or what I've done to David or what goes on with David. Like, do you honestly think that's going to bother me, what you're saying? Listen, his own mother's accused me of stealing off him. I've had to get a solicitor's letter sent to her because of it and everything, you know. Do you honestly think that, like, you telling me that I'm stealing off David is going to bother me? Because I'm sorry, but you're so sadly mistaken. Nobody can say anything that bothers me. He's the least stressed person. He is. He's fucking in David's world, isn't he? Have I told you what he did last week? I'll tell you quick. So last Sunday, we were there at his mum's. I don't know if I've told you or not. It was his birthday on Monday. Now, I took a very tough decision beginning of last year to not see David. The stress that it puts on David when I see him is not fair on him. Because as soon as his mum knows that he's seen me, she starts. And David can't mentally process it. So he starts calling me a fucking bastard. And then he'll go, but she's not, is she? Because she helped me get me flat, didn't she? And then he'll go, and then he'll go, yeah, but she's a fucking bastard. And then he'll go, this is like to his carers. And then he'll go, but she's not, because I've got that card because of Vicky, haven't I? So he fights mentally in his head because he's being told one thing about me, but David knows the other thing about me. Do you know what I mean? Because he knows what I've done for him. So he really struggles with it. And then he starts self-harming. He bites, he punches his head, he pulls his hair out, he pulls his eyebrows out and eats them. And it gets really bad. Like, it's talking to himself, gets himself really wound up and that. So I took the decision beginning of last year to not see David. Because if I see David, mother just doesn't leave him alone. What's she said, what's she been there for, what she said, and it's just not fair. David can't process that. So I saw him right at the beginning of the year. And then, you know, when we came back from America before we went to Turkey, we were home for 2 days. And on one of the days, it was the Friday, the Thursday, I was at Colby's and Darren shouted, oh, look who's here. Bearing in mind, Colby and his mum live next door to each other. And I went to the door, I was like, David, poking him in his stomach. Because when's it due? He's got a little podgy belly. And he's laughing at me going, it's my cake, I've had cake today. We're laughing. And that comes out of the house. David, you've got to get home, you're going to be late. And I just looked at her and I went, get in the fucking house. And she's screaming like an old fishwife. And I walked back in. But at that point, David's gone. So by the time David gets home, one of his carers has rang me and said, what's gone on? David's come home, he's in a right mess. He's messed himself, he's had an accident. He's through the roof, he's pacing up and down, And so I told her what had happened. And she was like, for God's sake. So again, I'm not going to have anything to do with David, because when I do, this is what happens with his mum, because she's not quite tickety-tocking on the same page as us. So, last Sunday, this is funny, last Sunday, she had him there at 9 o'clock in the morning because she knew that we were coming to see David. So rather than let us go to David's flat to see him, she brought him to her house. So when we got there, and I'm sat talking to David, something had happened, which I'm not going to go into. It's just a whole different fucking, it's just something more big. And I'm trying to make Darren's mum not look like the cunt that she really is, but it's very difficult. Anyway, Darren's gone upstairs with his mum, and I'm sat with David, sat next to David and his dad. I get on dead well with his dad. And David goes, why are you here? To me. And I went, because it's your birthday tomorrow. Yeah, but you're not allowed. Mum says. I said, oh, well, I am. So tough. So then he goes, are you a fucking bastard? And I goes, do you think I'm a fucking bastard? No, but Mum does. David's autistic. David can't tell a lie. Honestly. And then he was like, you're not meant to be here. And I'm going, well, I'm here, to him. And he's laughing at me and I'm laughing at him because he doesn't understand it. So she's obviously been calling me in the morning to him, and David just tells me, because David doesn't have, because then he says to me, he says, yeah, but you got me my card. It means his bank card. Like, and then he'll go, but you got me my flat, didn't you? I mean, I didn't get it for him. He's got his own mortgage. I just helped that happen. I just made that happen. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it was just quite funny the way he went, you're not meant to be here. Am I not? No, Mum says. He's funny. He is funny. They do tell the truth. They just say it how it is, exactly that. Yeah. His dad never said a word. And then she come back downstairs again. She hates me talking to him. She hates me talking to his dad. It's like, honestly, I just shower her with kindness. Yes, Jean, no, Jean, 3 bags full, Jean. But I'll never understand me how people are that way. I'll never understand it. I'll never, ever, ever understand it. I do what is best for David. I say to Colby and Darren all the time, you two can do your own shit. You two can sort yourself. As long as David's all right, I'm all right. If David's not all right, then we've got a problem. That's it. As long as David's okay. So everything I do in the background for David, I just do on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. You know, I've stood in front of people and fought his corner for what I believe that David should have, not what they want to give him, you know. And we'll give him 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes at lunchtime and 20 minutes in an evening. No, you won't. You will tell me what package he's entitled to. I want to know how many hours a week he can have a support, and we will employ somebody to work with him. We don't do it like that. You do it like that, but this isn't what people normally do, because people don't normally fight you, and I'm going to fight you because I want to know. I don't want different people coming in and out of David's home all the time because you turn over as staff is like fucking a tombola. Not going to happen. I want to know how many hours a week you're going to give to David's care. And once you've told me how many hours, then I'm going to employ somebody to work. Well, that isn't how we usually do it. I know it's not how you usually do it, but it's how you are going to do it. And I got the hours. So he gets 28 hours a week support he has. In fact, he's got a review on Tuesday, he's got Wednesday, I can't believe remember now. He's got a review with social worker. But he'll have the review with his main carer and David. But then she'll ring me up then to discuss, because obviously he spends that much time with Heather. He spends like a lot of his hours with Heather. So she's better doing the review than me. So she'll do it, and then they ring me up then to discuss the review. And yeah, I'm just like, yeah. I know what I want, and I don't stop till I've got what I get. Do you know what I mean? Because you can't with them kind of people. You've got to stand your ground with them. Do you know what I mean? Or else you get nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? I couldn't be like that with anyone. No, me neither. That's brilliant. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I love David dearly, but it's just easier for David if I don't see him, which really, really bugs me. Really upsets me, because he could get the train up here. He could get the train. We could drive up to York and pick him up, and we could put him in a B&B next door. Do you know what I mean? But David's life would just be hell if that happened. Hell. Like I've heard, like she's rang him and gone, is she there? And he's gone, or his phone will ring and he'll go, it's mum, it's mum, it's mum. And I'll go answer the phone, but you're here. Just like, really? It's really sad. Really sad. Really, really, really sad. I'll never understand it if I'm honest. All I ever want is what's best for him. It's sad. It's very, very sad. My hair. Very sad. Anyhow, but yeah, you're not meant to be here, Mum said. He's funny. He can't hold his own water, honestly. I'm unsure why Darren's put my Diet Coke in a mug. I bet it's them that are trolling you. No, absolutely not. No, it's not clever enough. No. Definitely. I know he's trolling me. I know who it is. I know exactly who it is. The police are involved in everything. And they think they're dead clever, but they're not. They're just really, really just... I'm still living my best life while they're still trying to destroy mine, which is never going to happen. Why does she have a problem with you? Because she tells everyone. She tells everybody that I stole the sons off her. I stole Darren off her. And David. I don't stole anybody. They're their own people. She tells people that I pinched David off her and put him in that flat. No, I didn't pinch him off you. We went through a social services review with David on his own, with me, with Darren, with Mum, with Dad, with us as a family, and the same social worker. And the social worker agreed that David wanted to live on his own because that was what David wanted to do. Not what I wanted him to do, not what anybody else wanted him to do, but it was quite apparent, seemingly, that that's not what Mum wanted. But that doesn't matter. I don't care what she wants. It's what David wants that matters, not her. What David wants. So what David wants is to live on his own, independently, in the community, like he should. Why shouldn't he? So that's what he does. So because of that, and because he'd lived as a feral animal in her back bedroom for 47 years, under her control, that's what she did. So she hates the fact that she blames me because David wanted to live on his own. It blows my head off. Why do you not just want what's best for your child? The first time Darren ever took me home, the first time he ever took me to meet her, she ran upstairs crying, and he went upstairs. He was like, what are you crying for? She was like, you told me you'd never get a girlfriend. You told me you'd be on your own forever. Yeah, when I was about 12, Mum. He's entitled to his own independence. You're right, Slinker, you're right. Mum has lost the control over them and blame you. Yeah, and all as I do is give them both the best life they can. Darren's my husband, who I love dearly. I'll do anything for him. Absolutely anything for him. And David is his brother, and Darren hated the way David was and how he was. I mean, Darren, don't forget, when I met Darren, I say David was non-verbal. Darren would say he wasn't. But he had this language that he spoke that was like Morse code or something. I'd say, what's he just said then? I don't know what he's saying, David. And Darren would have to translate to me what David was saying. He made these weird noises. It was bizarre. Whereas now I can hold a conversation with David. I can ring him up and go, hi, David, you all right? I go, yes. What have you been up to? Watching football. Who's playing? Man United and Fulham. Or who's winning? United. All right. What else have you done today? I said, what have you had for your dinner? I've had a prawn sandwich. Do you know what I mean? I can have like a conversation with him. Like, I couldn't ask him to like go and drill a hole in your bedroom wall and put a picture up. But I can have a conversation with him, you know? Like, he has a very good routine. And he's got a really good life. He's got a really good life. But I don't know why anybody would want to control the kids. Like, I know what you're saying there, Jacqueline, like mum's lost control, but losing control, like, they're your children. Like, I haven't lost control of Colby just because he's with Amelia and he lives in his own house now. Like, he's just getting on with his life and he's growing up and he's happy. Shouldn't mums be happy for the kids? Because I'm happy that Colby's happy. I'm happy that Mill's happy. I'm happy that David's happy. Like, as a mum, do you not just want what's best for your kids? Because I do. I certainly don't feel like I've lost control because Colby's bought his own house and moved in with Mill and now they're making their own life. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't get it. I don't understand it. I genuinely do not understand it. It baffles me head. It absolutely baffles me why people are like they are. Don't get it. I'll never understand it because I'm not that person. But seemingly a lot of it goes on. Seemingly a lot of it goes on. If I cut all ties, it would make my life so much easier. My life would be so much easier. But David's wouldn't be. And that's why I roll up and carry on putting up with what I put up with for David. Because Darren couldn't do it on his own. There's no way he could. No way on this earth Darren could do what I do for David in a month. Like, his head would fall off. He's absolutely worth it. He's absolutely worth it. To see that smile on his face is everything to me. There you go, Ems. You know, obviously you've got Matthew. It is hard work. It's hard work micromanaging it from afar because I'm not there. I mean, we're very, very lucky that we've got, we call them his helpers, not carers, but we're very lucky at the carers we've got. We have husband and wife and daughter who look after him. So mum and dad, in fact, mum's retiring, Heather's retiring at Christmas. So mum and dad, Heather and then the daughter, she's well in her 30s though, the daughter, like she's in her late 30s. But yeah, she's they've all worked in care forever. So yeah, it's crazy. It is crazy, but it is hard work. Very hard work. Tiring sometimes. And it's hard work when his main carer is on the same page as me and she's having to ring the mum up and say, you're going to have to stop saying this, this and this to David because this is what's happened. Because that's what she had to do the other week because she'd been on at him about me. And then David was self-harming and all the rest of it. So she had to ring her up and tell her that she's got to stop this behaviour because it's not fair on David. Because again, all his carers want is what's best for him. As we all do. But it's hard work. It is hard work. But we move, guys. We move. Don't we? We just move. Go with it. Right. I am going to jump down. I'm going to go and have a quick wee. I think I'm going to get my pyjamas on. And then I'm going to, then I'll come back on my normal live. Let's see what the trolls have in store for us tonight. I wonder what tonight's segment will be. I wonder what tonight's will be. Maybe I've killed the Pope in a previous life and married his son's girlfriend's sister's auntie's daughter. I mean, who knows? I'll see you all very, very... You are the new Pope. I'll see you all very, very soon. Okay, gang. Just let me have a quick wee and get changed. See you in a minute. Love you all. Bye.